I'm 20 years old. I've been building a business over the past 3 years. I've moved around 20 plus countries in that time span, and I've learned a lot of things about kind of how to work and productivity and stuff like that. One of the biggest lessons is that time management is a complete lie. It doesn't matter how well you manage your time and time block your calendar, do all the fucking routines and color code the shit out of your calendar. At the end of the day, basically, it's about energy management, not time management. This was a big lesson for me that I took a long time to learn. And when I say energy management, what I mean is like focus and willpower, and we have a lot less of that than we think we do. People tend to plan as if they have kind of unlimited energy and to do anything. I'm gonna work 12 hours straight, fully focused, and it's gonna be amazing. The reality is that's not gonna happen. And people have neglected that, I think, for a long time. I see a lot of people who try to improve productivity, and I see very few people actually thinking about, like, it's about managing the energy that you have, which is a limited resource. Okay, how do I do proper energy management? What does that even entail? First thing is, remove shit from your to-do list. Like, one of the big lessons I've had is like, focus on fewer tasks, but the more correct tasks. So when I say more correct, is like what gets you to your goal faster. If you don't know what your goal is, you need to be clear about that. So firstly, figure out the goal. Secondly, figure out the tasks, and figure out which tasks move you there fastest. The reality is there's a lot of different things that you can do that will move you toward your goals. There isn't a lack of option in the things that you can do to move toward your goals. The problem is you have to find the right things to do, which the right things are the ones that move you there fastest. Listen, at the end of the day, to get from point A to point B, I can walk, I can run, I can take a car, I can take a scooter, I can take an e-bike, I can take a regular bike. There's a million different modes of transport. You want to get in the vehicle that takes you there the fastest. Now, I understand that's not, like in that scenario, what if you don't have a car? Like there are certain things that you may not have immediate access to, but you want to think very thoroughly about what tasks move you there the fastest and just focus on those. Rather than having a to-do list with 20 different things, have a to-do list with 1 to 2 to 3 different things. And actually, the different things that you do on a daily basis, like most of the time, it's the same shit. You do the same things every day. I've been recording here for almost a year, and I record every day. And guess what I have to do tomorrow? I have to record again. And I want to keep growing this. So, okay, how am I going to grow my socials? I'm going to keep recording. I'm going to do the same action. I'm just going to do better at it. So like I want to improve things, improve quality, improve editing, improve all sorts of things over time. And I want to do more of the same shit. Now, I already do a pretty high volume. Recording every day is something most people don't do, but the next step is doing better. But more and better is usually all you have to do. Like, the number of different kinds of actions is not that huge. I know that I used to suffer from focus being everywhere. You need to pick a small subset of things, and you have a very limited, like, the biggest lesson in energy management for me was the cost of switching your attention from one thing to another is huge. It's massive. It's really, really big. When you switch your focus, when you switch your attention, you lose a lot of energy. So if you have two different priorities that are competing with each other, drop one, because they're rarely, like, for me, I have one company that I'm focused on, and I want to maintain it that way until I can get somebody else to focus fully on this. Like, it is extraordinarily hard to focus on more than one thing. You have a very limited amount of energy. Usually you have like 3 to 4 hours of properly focused work energy that you have. Use those 3 to 4 hours wisely. I don't count meetings in these hours, but I did an experiment trying to, track my own time, and I could barely average more than like 4 or 5 hours a day of focused, proper focused, concentrated work where I'm very on task, very specific. I know exactly what I'm doing and solving one specific problem. That's a huge thing. And I think like it will take you very, very far if you can learn that lesson. Anyway, hopefully that was useful. Comment if you have any questions. Subscribe if you enjoyed. If you're a developer looking for work, sign up below. There's a talent database. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will try and make a video for you.